Hello everyone, my name is Ole Kagan and I'm the Community Engagement Coordinator for LA County Library. Today I'd like to share with you an achingly beautiful short story called Patriotism by one of Japan's best-known authors, Yukio Mishima. Patriotism was part of Mishima's collection, Death in Midsummer and Other Stories, first published in the United States in 1966. The story begins. On the 28th of February 1936, on the third day, that is, of the February 26th incident, Lieutenant Shinji Takeyama of the Kanoe Transport Battalion, profoundly disturbed by the knowledge that his colleagues had been with the mutineers from the beginning and indignant at the imminent prospect of Imperial troops attacking Imperial troops, took his officer's sword and ceremonially disemboweled himself in the 8-man room of his private residence in the 6th block of Ayobacho in Yatsuwa Ward. His wife Reiko followed him, stabbing herself to death. The lieutenant's farewell note consisted of one sentence: "Long live the Imperial forces." His wife's, after apologies for her unfilial conduct in thus preceding her parents to the grave, concluded, "The day which, for a soldier's wife, had to come, has come." The last moments of this heroic and dedicated couple were such as to make the gods themselves weep. The lieutenant's age, it should be noted, was 31, his wife's 23. It was not half a year since the celebration of their marriage. Patriotism is a lyrical testimonial to duty seldom seen in our contemporary world. Through a moment-by-moment description of Reiko and her husband on their final night, Mishima skillfully elevates their tragic end into an ideal of devotion to marriage and country. Only pages apart, the reader is shown the young couple's last act of physical intimacy, followed closely by their bloody demise. As if in literary rehearsal for his own suicide in the name of duty to country several years later, Mishima spared nothing in Patriotism's intense death scenes. And yet, the story ultimately had a meditative tone. I was particularly struck by a quiet moment after her husband was finished, but before Reiko took her own life, when she deliberated on whether or not to keep the front door bolted. In the end, she left it unlocked and ajar. While neither Patriotism nor the rest of Death in Midsummer and Other Stories are ideal for readers sensitive to graphic depictions and difficult themes, those who are willing to risk it will be rewarded by careful translations of some of the top short stories of world literature in the 20th century by one of its strangest and most intriguing authors. If you want to check out other short stories of our Pride Month short story highlights, check out the link below, as well as the Reader's Guide for Patriotism by Yukio Mishima. Also check out our LGBTQ+ Pride information, resources, and other activities through LA County Library's Pride page at lacountylibrary.org/Pride. Thank you, and bye for now.